10th of August today, three news stories. A breakthrough in Somalia-Kenya relations. Prime Minister of Somalia is visiting Kenya. The two countries were on the verge of a war a few months ago. Secondly, some OLA-allied news sources are claiming that Oromo Liberation Army is in control of North Shore zone of Oromia region. A key road which connects Oromia with Amhara region passes through North Shore zone. Thirdly, a short while ago, a statement was issued by Ethiopian Prime Minister Office. International media is saying that this statement indicates that unilateral ceasefire announced by Ethiopian government in June in Tigray is over. Can we say, having a look at this statement, that Ethiopian government is making preparations for a large-scale attack on Tigray? Let's have a look at the first news story. Somali-Kenya ties seem to be on the right track. President of Kenya today received visiting Somali Prime Minister Mohammed Hussein Roble. Mohammed Hussein Roble is in Kenya now when I'm recording this video. He is due to hold bilateral talks with Kenyan government. An important development, viewers, because the two countries, Kenya and Somalia, were on the verge of a war at the end of last year. In fact, fighting occurred between Somali forces and Kenya-backed armed factions in Gado region. Somalia withdrew its ambassador to Kenya. Somalia cut off diplomatic ties with Kenya. Somalia accused Kenya of interfering in internal affairs of Somalia, and Somalia accused Kenya of backing Jubaland government. Back then, Farmajo, sitting president of Somalia, was in charge of the affairs. Then Farmajo's term expired. He tried to have an extension from Somali parliament. Opposition resisted. Farmajo backed off, and he was sidelined, and Roble was made in charge of affairs. Roble is working in a sort of interim capacity because Somalia is due to hold elections in coming months. So now Farmajo is on the sidelines and Roble is in charge. Roble is trying to mend Kenya-Somalia ties. But Farmajo, Roble relations are not very friendly. Mohammed Hussein Roble, Prime Minister of Somalia, has been told by President Farmajo that Roble should not enter into any agreements or contacts with other countries because this is a sort of interim setup. But Roble is trying to mend Somalia-Kenya ties. A very positive development for this region, viewers. Now, second update is about OLA's activities. OLA's role is becoming very important in coming days, especially because Tigray Defense Force is advancing towards the South Wallo, and OLA is advancing on Western Front in Amhara, Oromia border areas. Today, OLA supporters shared some pictures. They are claiming that OLA is in control of 95% of North Shore zone of Oromia. North Shore is strategically very important, viewers. OLA supporters say that Gabra, Guracha, Vara Jarso, Hola Omo, Elidoro, and other main places in North Shore zone of Oromia have been taken by OLA, and the road from Addis Ababa to Amhara is also under OLA control. Yesterday I informed you about 4 roads which are under OLA control, and one of them is main road, Kamte Bahida road. The road which passes through North Shua from Addis Ababa, it's also one of the major roads which connects Amhara with Oromia region. Is OLA in control of this road or not? Addis Ababa, North Shore Amhara road. That remains to be seen, because we haven't seen an official statement so far from Oda Turbi, OLA spokesperson. But if OLA manages to take control of both the roads, Nakamte Bahidar and Addis Ababa North Shore Amhara road, it means that it would be in control of two major roads linking Oromia with Amhara region. OLA's role is very significant in coming days, because TDF is trying to advance towards South Wallo. If TDF took control of Dassi, we could see TDF moving towards Oromia Special Zone, North Shore Zone of Amhara region, and OLA can move from Oromia towards these areas as well. So Amhara region, especially Gondar, Bahidar, could be under siege. I've been saying that for several days, that Bahidar, Gondar could be under siege in coming days if OLA and TDF worked in collaboration and they succeeded in taking control of key roads linking Oromia and Amhara region. Lastly, viewers, some sections of international media are reporting that unilateral ceasefire announced by Ethiopian government at the end of June is over, because a few hours ago, Prime Minister of Ethiopia issued a statement in which he directed Ethiopian federal forces and regional forces to halt so-called destructive operations of Tigray People Liberation Front. So does it mean that a ceasefire in Tigray announced by Ethiopian government is over? Yes, there was no ceasefire in Ethiopia. First of all, Ethiopian National Defense Force is already fighting. It has been fighting since the end of June, when ceasefire was announced. We have seen Ethiopian National Defense Force fighting in Afar, in Western Tigray, in Amhara as well. There was no ceasefire. Next question is, could we see a large-scale attack on Tigray or not? This is the important question which needs discussion. Is Ethiopian government preparing for another attack on Mekelle or not? This statement issued by Prime Minister Ethiopia office is meant to mobilize people. It is basically trying to mobilize people for recruitment. Ethiopian government wants Ethiopian youth to join Ethiopian National Defense Forces. Ethiopian National Defense Force is in need of new recruitments. So it's part of massive recruitment campaign underway in ENDF and regional forces. Are we going to see an attack on Tigray, a large-scale attack on Tigray in coming hours? I don't think so. I think Ethiopian government is making preparations. It is mobilizing masses. It is doing recruitments. It's in touch with Eritreans as well. But so far, Ethiopian government has adopted a defensive mode. It is only trying to push back Tigray Defense Force from Amhara, from Afar regions, from Western Tigray. Ethiopian government forces have not taken offensive decisions so far. They're only defending. Let's see what happens. We might see them changing gears and adopting an offensive strategy, especially if Tigray Defense Force moves further towards Bahidar, Gondar Road and towards Dassi. I think for